Hey everyone, so I want to give an update on my project pan. It's been about a good month now and I have made a dent on some items, so I'm actually quite excited about what I've done, and I've got some new products that I'm adding in to the project. So that's exciting. I'll get started because I don't want this video to be super long. The first item that I finished is the Pi Skincare Stretch Mark Cream. This is the pomegranate and pumpkin seed stretch mark cream. And I started, where did I start? Right here, and then I was here last update, and I have officially squeezed everything out. So I'm super happy about this. I wanted to get this done because I have another one because I was gifted both of them. And so, yeah, I can just start working on the other one now, and I'm not going to add the other one back into the project. I think that would just be pointless and silly. But yeah, I'm very happy that I got this done. The next one that I finished is the Jill Christ and Soames body lotion. This is the spa therapy one. This is just a mini sample, and I have mentioned this many times. I really hate body lotion. I just don't use it. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say I hate it. I don't hate it, but I just forget to always use it. So, sorry, I just wanted to fix my hair because I wasn't too happy about it. No, I wouldn't say that I don't like it. I just don't use it that often, so I always forget to use it, and so this sadly has taken me 2 months to do, but I have done it. I'm not going to cut open the tubes and scrape out everything. I know some YouTubes do that, but I'm not going to do that. I just think once it gets to this stage, why bother? I've used enough, and I'm quite happy that it's gone, so this one is going. Okay, another one I have is the Kudali. This is the Kudali hand and nail cream. This is the 30ml, and I got this as well as just like in a gift set. So I don't think I paid for this. This was just a sample. And honestly, I think this was really quite nice. I really liked the smell, I liked the texture, I liked the way it made my hands feel on the outer side. However, I do feel that my hands are still quite dry on the inside from washing my hands all the time. So I don't think it's really worked that great in terms of reducing dryness inside the palms of my hands. And I definitely won't purchase this. I won't purchase a sample, I won't purchase a full size. I think it's way too expensive for what it is, and I just didn't really work for me. But I really like the smell, and I like the feeling and the texture of it. Another one that I finished is the Hydra Zen Hydrating Anti-Stress Moisturizing Cream. So this, I mentioned, I really didn't like it that much. I really didn't have that much in it, but it just took me a long time to use because I just generally, from the moment that I got it, I didn't like it as much. I got this plus the overnight mask, and I love the overnight mask. It's a gel formula, whereas this is a cream formula. However, I did realize in the last, I would say, 2 weeks that I have been enjoying this, and I'm quite sad that it's gone. The reason I've enjoyed it is because I started to use it just for my night cream. So I started to use, because what I did before was use it for a day cream, and I don't like it as a day cream. I think it's way too heavy as a day cream, but as a night cream, it's really lovely. And I'm sad that it's actually gone, to be honest. So I'm quite fickle that way. I didn't like it, and then I suddenly liked it, but there you go. So that's another one that I have finished, and yeah, it's quite bittersweet, to be honest. And then lastly, I finished a makeup product. If you watch my videos, you've seen that I use the Nyx Foundation an awful lot, and I'm so happy to say goodbye to this. I do like it. I do think it's my true shade. I am going to miss it, but I'm also happy to say goodbye to it because I'm getting sick of it as well. And I've got some other foundation that I want to use instead. Again, I'm not going to cut it open, but really I can't squeeze anything else out. I've even taken tried to dig in, and nothing's coming out. So yeah, there is a little bit of product there if I opened it up, but this is not worth it to me. This is the Stay Matte But Not Flat liquid foundation, and this was in the shade Light Beige. I've said this before, and I'll just quickly say it again. I can't find this shade anywhere, so if I do find it again online or just in the stores, I will buy it, but at the moment they just don't have the shade available, so that's quite sad for me. So even if I wanted to buy it again, I can't, but I will buy it again if I can find it. But yeah, I'm definitely happy that I've actually managed to just get through it, and I can say goodbye. Okay, so before we go on to the rest of the products that were in my project pan, like the makeup and some of the rest of the skincare, I want to just talk about the hair care that I was using, which is the Feke, what is this, argan extract mask. And I used this a couple of times since my last update. I really gave it a go, but I really hate it. I love the smell. I think the smell is delicious, if you can say that for a hair mask. I think it's so lovely. I've got probably 1 or 2 uses left of it, but the thing is, it just weighted my hair down way too much. It made it so greasy. I even tried to use less the last time I used it, and it still just ended up basically ruining my hair, and I had to wash my hair the next day. So as sad as I am to not finish it, I am just going to say goodbye to it. I'm not going to put myself through that, especially when I'm having some hair issues anyway. I just don't want to. So I'm going to say goodbye to this. Sadly, it just didn't work out for me. Another one that I'm going to take out of the project pan, which I haven't finished, I just feel like it's kind of like a waste of space in my project, is the Fuji green tea exfoliating body scrub from the Body Shop. This I thought I would use a lot more, and I thought I'd have a better update for you. I mean, you can see I was up here and now I'm down here. I think I've only used it once as my last update. And I think I'm just going to take it out. I don't think it's very interesting to just keep track of. Obviously, I'm still going to use it, but I'm not going to just like try to force myself to use it. I'm just going to use it when I need to. And I don't really want to have it in the project because I don't want to keep updating and saying, oh, I only used it once. I think that's a little boring. So I am going to actually just take this out. Okay, so moving on to my makeup. I've got the Rimmel Insta CC Primer. This is a color corrector in the shade Lavender. So I can never find where I was. I was here last update, and dun 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 dun, I'm down here. So I mentioned this before, it's really quite hard to know where I am, and I might actually be even less than that, or I might have started less than the last update, but I'm just sort of doing estimates. I think, again, this is an estimate, but I might actually have less than that. And I like this, to be honest. The more I've used it, because I am forcing myself to use it and to finish it, the more I have liked it. I think I just like color correctors, so I think that's why I've started to enjoy it. And I want to play around with more primers that are color correctors and things like that. I think that would be interesting for me to look into. So I made some decent progress with this, and I think that I'll have it finished by the next round of project pan updates. So potentially this might be no more quite soon. But yeah, I have enjoyed it, and I'm quite happy with what I've done so far. The next one that I have is the e.l.f. Blush that I have here. This is a cream blush, and this is in the shade Peach Perfection. I've really tried to make a dent in this, but I don't think that you can really see. I think I say this every time, I think I'm going to be close to hitting pan. That's kind of just my goal. My goal isn't to finish it up, but my goal is to hit pan. So I think once I hit pan, I'm going to take it out. I did just get the Obsession Makeup Revolution blush. That is a stick formula, and it's pretty much identical color. And obviously it's new, and I've had this for several years. So I think I'm going to try to just keep this going as much as possible, but it might be getting a little too old. I mean, I still use it. I have it on today. I still like it, but I do feel like the Makeup Revolution formula is slightly better. And, you know, it's not good to have such old makeup. But I am going to keep it. As I said, I'll try to hit pan. We'll see how I do. Next one that I added in the last update is this MAC highlighter bronzer. I use it as a bronzer. It's like a highlight / bronzer. Not really sure. I mean, it's so shimmery, you can't really use it as a proper bronzer, but I do. And I already had hit pan, and honestly, I don't even know if you can see that I've made any difference from the last update. I have used it since the last update, but I don't know if you can tell. My goal is to finish it. I've already had one of these before in a slightly different shade, and I finished that one, and I just want to finish this one, so I thought that's why I would add it into the pan. I mean, I feel like I have made more of a dent. I'll try to add a photo just so you can see maybe what the difference is, and hopefully it's not all in my head. But yeah, I have used it. I like it. I'm going to continue having it in the project and working on it. Okay, I've lost my natural light, so hopefully, you know, it's not too dark. The next one is the Maybelline Blush Nudes palette. I don't remember what it looked like a month ago, if I'm honest. I've definitely obviously hit pan on these 3 ones. I don't think I hit pan as much a month ago, so I think there is a little bit of progress, but I really haven't used it that much. I think what I'm going to do with this, and I mentioned it in my declutter, I'm going to still try to work on it a little bit more, probably try to finish these 2. I don't think I'm going to finish this one, but probably these 2 I'll finish. I might hit pan on this one. I think that's the only realistic one that I might hit pan. I mean, this one's quite dipped, but I'm not using the shade anymore at the moment, so I don't think I'll hit pan on it. And once I have really just worked on those, I think I'm going to declutter it and get rid of it. I'm not super excited about it. It's an old palette that I've had, and it's just not very interesting to me right now. I think that's it for makeup. I don't think I had anything else. So let's move into the rest of the skincare that I had. I added the Hydra Genius Aloe Water by L'Oreal last time. I'm really enjoying this. I don't know why I added to the project pan. I'm definitely obviously going to use it. I've actually already repurchased it because I want it in my collection, but I was up here and I'm down here. So I imagine it's going to take me a couple months to finish it, if not sooner. I do like it. I have been using it a little bit more because I did obviously use up the Lancome moisturizer. So usually I would just use this in the day. So I put it on in the morning after my skincare, and then I would do the Lancome in the evening. But I have been using this in the evening just because I don't have a backup moisturizer at the moment. One's on the way. Actually, a few are on the way. But yeah, I really do like it, and there's nothing much to say about it. The only thing that I have a gripe about is the smell. I'm not a fan of the smell. I don't like aloe vera. So yeah, this is with aloe water. I can't really get away with that. And you know, I think this is a really decent product from L'Oreal. So I'm actually really quite happy with it. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Okay, so we got the Simple Toner. This, like I said last time, I really just don't like, but I have actually used more than I thought I have or would have used. So I was up here and now I'm down here. I started up here. So, you know, with a toner like this, you would think I could get through it in maybe a couple months. This is just not going to take me a couple months. This is going to take me a lot longer. For one thing, I just don't like using a toner. I just don't get them. I don't understand what they're for. I mean, I understand what they're for, but I just don't see the benefits that they do on the skin. And I think it's because I just haven't had a good toner. And this is the only toner that I have. I don't like it. I don't like the tingling feeling that it gives to my skin. I don't see any difference. And I just don't like the smell. So yeah, I'm still working through it, but I really don't like it. And I imagine I'll probably just have the same sort of update next month. Not very exciting, but that's all I have. Okay, so another one that I have is the Elie Saab, just body lotion basically. This is really highly perfumed and I don't really like that. It says it's a scented body lotion. I just got it, I think, in like a gift box. I'm here, so it's not going to take me long. I did actually work on the Jill Christ Soames ones more than this one. I just preferred it, but I was working on them both at the same time. So yeah, this one I'll definitely be done by this month. And as I said, I'm just not a fan of body lotion. I just don't use them, so I tend to just forget about it, and that's what I did with this one. I forgot about her, but I will finish you, don't worry. Anyway, that's all. And then I didn't have it in my last update because I forgot, but I bought this. This is the Natured Mother Postpartum Support by Birth Song Botanicals. So this is, what you do is you put it in your drink. You do about 20 drops in your drink, and it helps with postpartum depression, postpartum anxiety, you know, thoughts or anything. It also is supposed to soothe some discomfort and pain that you have. So it's just a little like herbal remedy. And I just really hated the smell and the taste. So again, I don't know what it is with me and smells, but this is not, I don't like this. But I had it in my first project pan and I thought, oh, well, I'll add it in and I'll work through it. And you know what? I've completely forgot about it. I put it in the fridge. thinking I would see it every day, I would use it every day, and I just didn't. But I was here and now I'm here. So I have used it, I think, maybe 3 or 4 times in the last month and a half, so that's not a lot. And I do actually have it in my drink right now because I thought, well, if I'm going to talk about it, I might as well have it to drink. So let's have a go. Yeah. Ugh. It's just not very nice. I think this is, if I don't know if I'm going to finish this, to be honest. I'm about 5 months after giving birth, which I guess I'm still in postpartum, but you know, I don't know if I really need this anymore. And I certainly didn't use it straight after, which I should have. I just kind of forgot about it. It's just one of those things, when you're pregnant, you buy all sorts of stuff. You buy so much stuff for the baby, you buy so much stuff for yourself, because you don't know what to expect. And then afterwards you buy more stuff because you're like, I need that, I didn't get that. And then you sort of realize you just don't need this crap. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this, to be honest. I'm going to just keep it in the project, try for another month, see how I do. If I have no progress, then I will just take it out. I think it's kind of pointless, but you know, it might grow on me. It might be one of, you know, like the moisturizer where I'm just like, ooh, actually I quite like this. So we'll see. Okay, so now for the items that I'm adding into the project. I can't speak anymore. All right, so I'll start with makeup because that's probably a little bit more interesting to some people. I'm going to add the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. I don't like this. I know that a lot of people say the hydrating concealer is really good. I find this one just too matte. It is drying, and I just think it's too much high coverage for me. I don't need this much coverage for a concealer. I just don't wear this much makeup. So I find it way too powerful. I bought this last year and I really don't know where I am. It's hard to see because nothing settles in this, but I imagine, I'm just guessing, I'm probably about here. So, you know, I haven't marked anywhere where I am. I will just try to use this pretty much every time I do some makeup this next month. If not, you know, if I need to, otherwise I might have to use something else, but I'll just see where I am in a month. I don't want to get rid of it. I do think it's a good product. I just don't think it's the right one for me. So I don't want to bash it. I know a lot of people have bashed that it's just really, really drying and stuff, which I think it is. But I also think that it's really good if you wear a lot of matte makeup and foundation and you need high coverage. I think for that it's very, very good. And yeah, so I'll keep it, but I just, you know, I don't know where I am and I don't know how much I'll get through, but I wanted to add that in. The next one that I want to add in is the Maybelline Color 24-Hour Tattoo little eye shadow gel here. This is in the shade, what was this? Pink Gold. And I just spoke about this on one of my declutters and I almost got rid of it, but I decided to keep it because I did that and I was like, oh, actually I can work with that because I like pink. So I don't really like, yeah, actually that is super pretty. I don't like the formula. I don't like having to put my finger inside a little pot here, but I do think that is quite pretty. So instead of getting rid of it, I'm going to give it a chance. So I thought, okay, let me just add it to the project pan. Let's see if I can get some pan on this. If I can, then great. If I can't after a month or two, which actually probably could take me a really long time to do this, I'm going to try and see what I can do. See if there's any difference from, you know, now until next month. And then I'll make a decision there. I have hardly used this product, so I wouldn't want to get rid of it. So I kind of want to give it a go. So that's what I'm going to do, and that's why I'm adding it in. All right, the last makeup item that I'm adding in is the Bronze by Model & Co. I like this. I use this quite a lot now, and I kind of just want to hit pan and see what I can do with it. You can't really see, I haven't really made any dent in it. I think with these types of bronzes, it's going to take me a while to hit any sort of pan. So this might be quite stupid for me to add in. But, you know, I might want to just give it a go. This is in the shade Shimmer. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I'm just adding it in. It's just a little tiny bronzer, but I don't actually have a lot of bronzers, so I thought it might just add it in. All right, I think this video is getting quite long, but I do have some skincare to go through that I'm adding in. So I want to add in the Softening Cleansing Lotion by Garnier. I've had this for quite a long time, but I'm only here because I don't really use it that much. So I want to try and just get through this. I'm wearing more makeup now, and I feel like I need more cleansing lotions to get rid of the makeup that I'm using. As you know, I don't want to just use my favorite cleanser. I kind of want to use up cleansers that I don't like. So this is one of them. And yeah, this is just normal to dry skin. The problem is I don't have dry skin, I have oily skin, so that's probably why I don't like it. I don't actually know why I got normal to dry skin, but anyway, this is being added in. We'll see where I go with it. I don't like it, but you know, it's okay. Okay, so I have another hand cream that I want to work on. This is Baylis and Harding, and this is Daisy Elderflower Moisturizing Hand and Nail Cream. So I got this in a gift set. I think I'm about here. I have used it a little bit, and that's all I really have to say. Let me just smell it. It smells okay. It doesn't smell too fragranced. It does smell obviously of daisy and elderflower, but it's not too overpowering. And I just want to get rid of it. I don't really care about hand cream, but my hands are quite dry, so I want to see if it makes any difference and helps with the dryness inside my palms. So that's being added. The next one, because I feel like I'm going to finish the Elie Saab body lotion quite soon, I want to add another lotion that I've had for quite a long time. This is the Skin So Soft by Avon, and I'm down here. This is Soft and Sensual Replenishing Body Lotion. I can tell you that I've probably had this for donkey years. So I don't even know if I really should use it, but I want to get rid of it. From what I remember, it's really nice. It's got a lovely smell, and it's silky and smooth, and you know, everything that you would want in a body lotion. And I will just push myself to try and finish this so it just doesn't sit in my bathroom and just rot, basically. Yeah, I don't want it to go to waste, so rather just finish it up. And I don't think it's nice enough to give to someone. It's just too old, so I'd rather just finish it myself. All right, don't laugh at me because these are awfully tiny and probably like my gimme products, because I'm not sure I'm going to finish too much for the next update. But I'm adding in these two BB creams. I don't know if you can see them because of the shine. But these are Dr. Jart. So this is a night one and this is Water Fuse. And they're just beauty bombs. And I've never opened them and never used them. And I've had them for quite a long time. And just wanted to have a little bit of a, you know, a gimme item, you know, to make myself feel good. All right, last thing, I promise, because I'm not using the Feke hair product anymore, I'm going to try this Curl Keeper. This is a total control for frizzy hair. So before I straighten my hair, and if I let my hair just air dry and then I blow or like semi air dry and then I sort of blow dry it a little bit, it just gets so frizzy. My hair is just a frizzy mess if I don't do anything to it after I wash. So I want to try and see what I can do with that. I think honestly I have just such damaged dry hair from heat damage that I'm not really going to get over that until everything grows out, even though, you know, I've cut my hair recently, but I still have like hair damage here, so it just needs to all grow out. I just need a whole new head of hair, basically. But before that happens, I want to try and use this frizzy hair cream and just see, you know, what I can do. So what you're supposed to do is distribute a generous amount of Curly Keeper Original through wet hair from roots to end. Yeah, so we'll see. And I think with the other hair products that I've added into this project pan so far, I've failed on miserably, and I might fail on this too, but you never know. I'll just give it a go and see what happens. Whew, that's it for me. That's everything I have. I don't know if I have too many items in this project pan. It seems like an awful lot. However, I got through an awful lot this last month, so I've got a lot of confidence. I'm like, ooh, I can do more, I can do more. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I'll have too much progress for next month. Anyway, hope you enjoy, and subscribe, like if you like. You know, just send some love my way, and yeah, let me know if you want to see anything else, and hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!